Occasionally, buying a car sight unseen goes well. This is one of those rare cases when the car, well, truck, turned out to be as nice as it was in the ad. This is a 1966 Chevrolet C10 that has undergone a full frame-off restoration. The original engine and transmission are long gone, with a 350 Chevy crate engine and 700 R4 trans now handling the truck's propulsion. That 350 isn't a monster by any stretch of the imagination, but it is topped off with an Edelbrock aluminum intake and 4-barrel carburetor. It also has a serpentine belt conversion and a vintage air system. Burnt fuel and air exit the vehicle through cast manifolds and dual pipes with MagnaFlow mufflers. It's a cruiser, not a racer. The seats are from a 2000s Tahoe, but they're still in nice shape. It also has an aftermarket stereo with Bluetooth, and other than that the interior is well done without being overdone. Once you adapt to the strange brake pedal, it stops well thanks to a Power Master cylinder upgrade and front-wheel wood disc brakes. Moto Metal wheels bolt up to the original 6-bolt hubs and look better in person than they appear in many pictures. However, they had to have a hole cut in the front two wheels in order to fit over the stock hubs. Does it ruin the structural integrity? I have no idea. I'm sure the internet will tell me though. The truck has dropped 3 inches in the rear to level it out, and that's about all it wasn't restored to factory stock. As far as driving goes, it doesn't handle particularly well, but the steering just feels nice. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't even have that analog feel that everyone pines for thanks to the power steering. Maybe it's the drop suspension combined with wider than standard wheels. Maybe it's the steering ratio, because it does feel like the steering wheel is turning the right amount. You have to work a little, but that's not a bad thing. Some cars barely take any motion at all to go around a 90-degree turn. You actually need to turn the wheel in this truck. It probably all comes down to expectations, and I'll admit I had low expectations for the driving experience in a 50-plus-year-old truck. The 66 C10 was the last year of the first generation of the Chevrolet C series of trucks, after going largely unchanged on the exterior since 1964 when they underwent a facelift. The 64 through 66 body style has always been my dad's favorite style of pickup, and this one was too good to pass up when he found it online a few months back. The small block Chevy was available from the factory, of course, but the 350 didn't hit the market until 1967. I think this one originally came with a 283 and 3 on the tree. Although I'm not exactly sure what has caused demand for classic trucks as collector vehicles to increase so much, I have some theories. One of which is that demand for cars like Camaros and Mustangs was, and still is, so great that prices for all but the lowest optioned examples of the biggest rust buckets have reached astronomical levels. This has in turn caused car enthusiasts to look at later models of these cars like 3rd gen Camaros or Fox body Mustangs, or turn to other vehicles entirely. Other vehicles such as trucks, of course. Without getting into the debate again of whether classic cars will remain popular or not, I'll say that I do believe demand will keep progressing to newer and more unique vehicles as cars that are currently in demand get more scarce and more expensive. Thanks for watching.
Mm-hmm.